I spent 3 weeks and $3,200 turning my house into a Christmas wonderland. My mother stood in my living room, tears streaming down her face, and called it magical. She said it was the most beautiful thing she'd ever seen. 2 days later, she texted me, "Christmas is at Ramona's this year. See you there." Just like that, no discussion, no apology, just dawn. But here's what she didn't know. What she couldn't have known. I just discovered something that was about to change everything. Because this wasn't about Christmas. This was about 32 years of being invisible, and I was done. My name is Bella. I'm 35 years old, and I need to tell you this story because, honestly, I'm still processing whether I did the right thing. Let me take you back so you understand why this hurt so much. Why a simple text message felt like a knife between my ribs. My sister Ramona is 32, 3 years younger than me. And for as long as I can remember, she's been the golden child. The favorite. The one who could do no wrong. When Ramona turned 16, my parents threw her a party that cost $4,000. $4,000. They rented a venue, hired a DJ, had it professionally catered. There were ice sculptures. I'm not kidding. Ice sculptures at a 16-year-old's birthday party. When I turned 16, my mom handed me a $50 Olive Garden gift card and said, "Take a few friends out, sweetie." College was the same story. Ramona wanted to go to a private university. $80,000, paid in full by mom and dad. When I asked about college, my dad patted my shoulder and said, "You're smart, Bella. You can take out loans. You'll figure it out." I figured it out. I worked 3 jobs and graduated with $60,000 in debt. Ramona got a brand new Honda Civic for her first car. $24,000. I was told to save up for my own. It took me 2 years of driving a beat-up Toyota that broke down every other month. And every single time I brought it up, every time I asked why things were different, my mother would say, "Ramona needs more support, Bella. You've always been so independent." Like my independence was a personality trait and not survival. But there was one thing that was mine. One tradition that belonged to me. Christmas. For 15 years, ever since I scraped together enough money to buy my house, Christmas was at my place. It was the one thing I could give my family that Ramona couldn't. My mom would bring her famous honey-glazed ham recipe. Dad would carve the turkey at my dining table. We'd hang stockings on my mantle. The whole family, aunts, uncles, cousins, they'd all come to my house. And my mom, every single year, would hug me in the kitchen and whisper, "Your house feels like the real family home, Bella." Those words meant everything to me. Everything. So this year, when I decided to go all out, it wasn't just about decorations. I was proving something. I'd made it. I'd built something beautiful, something worth celebrating. But I had no idea Ramona was planning something too. Something that would shatter everything I thought I knew about my place in this family. Before I continue, I need to ask you something. If this story is hitting you in the chest right now, if you've ever felt invisible in your own family, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Because I'm pouring my heart out here, sharing the most painful moment of my life, and it would mean the world to know you're standing with me. If you scroll past without subscribing, I'll understand, but I'll also wonder if my story mattered to you at all. Just think about it. Let me walk you through what I did. $1,200 on outdoor lights. I hired professionals to install them because I wanted it done right. My house looked like it belonged on a magazine cover. $800 on a 12-foot Christmas tree with custom ornaments. Each one hand-selected. $600 on a new dining set because my old one only seated 8, and I needed to fit 14 people comfortably. $400 on decorations, wreaths, garland. I covered every surface, every doorway. $200 on specialized lighting timers so everything would turn on at sunset, automatically. I took a week off work. A full week of vacation time. I hired help to deep clean the house. I meal prepped for 20 people. Turkey, ham, sides, desserts, everything. And on November 28th, I FaceTimed my mom to show her. She cried. She actually cried. "Sweetie," she said, her voice breaking, "this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. This will be the best Christmas ever." I believed her. November 30th. 8:47 p.m. I was sitting at my kitchen table addressing Christmas cards. My phone buzzed. Mom. Hi, honey. Change of plans. Ramona really wants to host this year at her new place. She's so excited. Christmas is at her house. Love you. And a little red heart emoji. I stared at that text for a full minute. I called her. She didn't answer. So I texted back. Mom, I spent $3,200 and 3 weeks preparing. You just saw everything 2 days ago. Her response came 10 minutes later. Don't be selfish. It's Ramona's turn. Selfish. She called me selfish for spending $3,200 and 3 weeks of my life creating something she called magical. I spent the next 2 hours angry cleaning my kitchen, scrubbing counters that were already clean, moving things around just to move them. And then I made the mistake of opening Facebook. Ramona had posted a photo. It was her apartment, her new rental. She'd moved in 3 months ago. Basic furniture. Target decorations. A small tree in the corner with drugstore ornaments. The caption read, "So excited to host my first ever family Christmas. Mom said it's time I step up as the hostess #grownup #family traditions." I scrolled to the comments. My mother had replied, "So proud of you taking on this responsibility." That's when it hit me. Ramona didn't want to host Christmas because she loved entertaining. She wanted the credit, the attention, the validation. And my mother chose her narrative over my reality. I sat there in my perfectly decorated house, surrounded by thousands of dollars worth of lights and ornaments and effort. And something inside me broke. But I wasn't going to cry. I was going to do something they'd never expect. I'd spent 35 years being the independent one. The one who didn't need help. The one who figured things out on her own. I made it easy for them to ignore me because I didn't demand validation. But you know what? I was done. I wasn't going to argue. I wasn't going to beg them to see me. I was going to let them have exactly what they wanted. December 1st, I sent my mom a text. "You're right. Have a wonderful Christmas at Ramona's. I'll make other plans." She responded within minutes. "Don't be dramatic. You're still coming, right?" I typed back 3 words. "No, I'm not. Enjoy your day." The first week of December, I invited my real friends over. The ones my family always called random people. My coworkers. My book club. My neighbors. I told them I was hosting a Christmas party on December 20th. 18 people RSVP'd yes within 24 hours. Week 2. My mom called me 3 times. I didn't answer. She texted, "You're really not coming?" I responded, "Correct." Week 3. My dad called, "Your mother is upset, Bella. Just come to Ramona's. It's not that big a deal." I took a breath. "Dad, I spent $3,200. Mom saw what I created and called it magical. Then she told me I was selfish for even mentioning it. I'm done pretending this is normal." He sighed. "You're being stubborn." "No, Dad. I'm being honest. There's a difference." December 20th arrived. 18 people showed up to my house. 18 people who appreciated the effort. We ate. We laughed. We exchanged gifts. I posted photos on Facebook. One caption read, "Hosting the people who actually appreciate me." Another showed my fully decorated living room with the caption, "When you create magic, share it with people who see its value." Ramona saw them. She sent me a message at 11 p.m. Really mature. I didn't respond. Christmas morning. I woke up in my beautiful house. Made coffee. Sat by my tree. I'd wrapped myself a gift. A delicate silver necklace with a tiny compass pendant. It symbolized finding my own way. Meanwhile, according to my aunt who texted me later, Ramona's apartment was cramped. 8 people fit uncomfortably in her living room. She didn't prep enough food. She'd ordered last-minute pizza at 3 p.m. because she ran out of sides. Her decorations looked, in my aunt's words, college dorm chic. My mother kept saying, "Well, it's nice." In that tone. You know the tone. The kicker? Ramona had a full meltdown at 2 p.m., crying that no one appreciated her effort. My aunt texted me, "Your mother looks miserable." I think she realizes she made a mistake. 3:47 p.m., Christmas Day. My phone started buzzing. And that's when the messages started flooding in. Listen, I know you're invested in this story now. I can feel it. And if you've made it this far without subscribing, I have to ask, why? This is my life. My pain. My truth. And if it resonates with you, if you've ever been the overlooked one, the forgotten one, the one who had to fight for scraps of love, then subscribe. Because when you don't, it feels like you're walking away just like my family did. And I really, really hope you won't do that. My mom's first text, Merry Christmas, sweetie. Hope you're having a nice day. We miss you here. I didn't respond. 2 hours later, my dad called. Your mother is crying. Ramona is upset. Can you just call her? I answered this time. Dad, I'm having a beautiful, peaceful Christmas. Something I haven't had in years because I was too busy proving I deserved scraps of attention. That's not fair, I have to go. Merry Christmas. I hung up. The next day, my mom called 6 times. I finally answered on the 7th. You embarrassed your sister. She saw your posts. I posted about my Christmas in my home, Mom. You're being vindictive. I laughed. Actually laughed. No, Mom. I'm being absent. There's a difference. For 35 years, I've accommodated Ramona. Her feelings. Her needs. Her spotlight. I spent $3,200, and you told me I was selfish for even bringing it up. It's not about money. You're right, I interrupted. It's about respect. And you showed me exactly where I rank. Silence. Then she said, so you're just going to cut us off? No. I'm going to stop volunteering for disrespect. You're welcome in my life when you can treat me like you treat Ramona. Until then, I'm busy. Extended family started weighing in. My aunt texted, I'm proud of you. Your mother has coddled Ramona for too long. My cousin commented on my photo, this is what Christmas should look like. December 27th, Ramona Vig posted on Facebook. Funny how family abandons you during the holidays. I didn't engage. Then something shifted. My phone stopped ringing. January 3rd, my mom texted. When you're ready to apologize, we can talk. I screenshot it. Sent it to the family group chat. For the record, I have nothing to apologize for. I'm open to conversation when there's accountability. Ramona left the group chat immediately. January 15th. My aunt called me. Your mother has been complaining to everyone that you ruined Christmas. Of course she has. But my aunt hesitated. She told me something privately. She said, I didn't realize how much work Bella put in. I just thought Ramona needed this. I closed my eyes. Did she apologize? No. Then it doesn't matter. February. Ramona posted that she was taking a break from family drama. Suddenly, my mother was devastated that Ramona was pulling away. The irony? My mom called me. Can you talk to your sister? She won't answer my calls. No, Mom. This is between you two. But you're her sister. And you're her mother. Figure it out. It's March now. For months since that text message. My mom sent me a card last week. Not an apology. Just, I miss you. Can we talk? I responded honestly. I miss you too. I'm here when you're ready to acknowledge what happened. No response yet. Ramona? Radio silence. Mutual friends say she's processing. My dad texts occasionally. Neutral messages. I just want my family back. I told him, Dad, it was never gone. It was just unequal. You want to know what I gained from all this? Boundaries that feel like freedom. Friends who became chosen family. A home that's mine without needing anyone's validation. And self-respect I didn't even know I'd lost. I learned that being the easy child made me easy to overlook. My independence was convenient for them. Not admirable. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is let people feel the weight of their choices. Will we reconcile? Honestly? Maybe. But only if it's real. I'm not interested in rug sweeping anymore. That $3,200 wasn't wasted. It bought me clarity. It showed me who sees my value and who takes it for granted. My house is still decorated, by the way. The lights still shine every night. And you know what? They shine brighter without the weight of needing someone else to notice. So here we are. I've shared my most painful, vulnerable moment with you. And if you've watched this entire story without subscribing, I have to be honest. It hurts a little. Because this channel is where I share real stories from real people who've been overlooked, dismissed, and finally found their voice. If you don't subscribe, I'll keep making videos, but I'll always wonder if this story mattered to you. So please, hit that button. Stand with me. Stand with everyone who's ever been the forgotten one. Now I need your honest opinion. Did I overreact? Was I wrong to skip Christmas? Or was this the boundary I should have set years ago? Let me know in the comments. I actually want to hear what you think. And be honest. Team Mom or Team Bella? Let's debate. Because I'm still figuring out if I did the right thing. And maybe you can help me see what I can't.